Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. Go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing. Kirk, we are just 16 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
And he's tackled after the catch. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. Ineligible receiver, and the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And this pass is on target, caught. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. 7th play of the drive coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Now this just goes to show you, everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To start the drive with a quick throw to the right. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Red Raiders looking to keep this drive moving. That's an important first down on that running play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Red Raiders trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught quickly. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Canes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It's a fake. The kicker's got it. Going to try to run for this. And he did not get there. The defense with a huge 4th down stop. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Second down now after the sack. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And he's got it again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun running play call. The defense able to stop him at the 2. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw to the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Solid run, good for first down yardage. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And he'll set up to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long for the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Open. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Great cut there. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Running it back, it's Peterson. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going? And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They tackle him right at the 30. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the Red Raiders are going to keep this drive rolling. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He missed it. Field goal, no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Back to throw again. Snags the quick throw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Receiver in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And they hand it off to the back. The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And now the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the catch is made off the carom there. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Handoff on a single back formation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides to avoid the big hit. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown for the U. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT puts him up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The backs got it. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important third down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Red Raiders. They will claim the second half lead.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Breaking through defenders. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Makes a quick catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. This is the 6th play on the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's running out of time here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a 1st down, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Pressure is coming. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The run picks up 1st down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. 2nd down after that completion. Back in motion now. The pass rush closing in. QB to the tight end for a completion. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long for the 17. They'll ride the back again here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in pistol. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Play action here on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. In the clear at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed off. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. 1st down and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the extra point gets them within 3, 31-28. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That completion makes it second and short. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Send the back in motion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And the Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And he fires the football to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Red Raiders. It was a foot race, and he won it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner is brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Lets it go quickly. They can't slow him down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. You know, make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now. They're set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. 1st and goal, down 8. They've got a score and at a 2-point conversion to tie it. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Here we go. National championship game, fourth quarter. One possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, look out. The football is free. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this two-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Looking to scramble. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Finds room at the 30. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needs... He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. The extra point up and good. That's big. Makes it a 2-score game with time running out. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it for a big gain. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half. That's our strategy here. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback drops back. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he'll set up to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. The offense starts with a short field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And then first down, they go right back to him. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.